used to be down here back. You already know that is. I learned a lot from Madea. One thing I learned, or one of the things I learned, is you need to appreciate what you have. One, two. This is something that a lot of parents, especially these days, needs to understand. Kids, whether it's your child as kids, children, or even your kids that are adults, treat them right. Treat them with respect. Don't, talk to them like a dog, and don't sit there and think you could treat them any kind of way you want because you provided for them. You put a roof over their head, clothes on their back. That's not what it's all about. You're supposed to be actually treating your child with respect, treating your daughter, your son with respect, because they don't forget that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it myself. All my parents would say is, "Oh, I did." They would throw that. "Oh, I did this and I did this for you. I did that for you. Oh, I supported you with this. I supported you with that." Where were you when I was dealing with depression and stuff like that? When I was mentally down and stuff? Oh, nowhere to be found. All y'all would do is think it was an excuse to make people feel bad for me. It's pathetic, and they kind of still do things like that. But which is crazy to me because they deal with it themselves. But a lot of family, especially blood, they're just selfish when it comes to their emotions and stuff. They don't care about other people's emotions. But it only matters when it has to do with them. But at the end of the day, you gotta watch out for those kids, those people that was the lowest of the low, because those are the type of people that will actually get a blessing in their life, and they'll actually be successful. People like me, kids that grew up not having a lot, not having all that fancy stuff, not having, a mansion, or not having good money and stuff like that. A lot of people these days take all that crap for granted. A lot of people are so entitled because they got all that money and stuff. They think, "Oh, I don't need to respect people. I don't need to, I need this, I need that." They don't know what it's truly like to actually need stuff, to appreciate things. That's why I always say, when I get rich, if I get rich one day, I'm going to be the same way I am now. I'm not changing. I'm not going to be one of those entitled people, ungrateful people, because I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be, down low. I know what it's like to be down, to be, without anything, or with barely anything to survive. You know what I'm saying? So, if I get rich, I'm going to still be a kind person, a civilized human being that still loves helping people and stuff like that. And that's why I want to hopefully get rich, so I can give back to the people that either help me or give back to the community and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, parents, y'all need to understand that your kids have emotions too. It's not all about you. The world doesn't revolve around you. You decided to have kids. You're supposed to support your kid through everything. And not just, and I'm tired of these parents having that mindset of, oh, they act like it was their choice to do it. Like, they think, oh, because I provided for you, I put a roof over your head, clothes on your back, gave you somewhere to sleep, that you're supposed to pay them back for that. You owe them something. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. That's your job. It's not no choice for that, unless you're a neglectful parent. You're supposed to be doing that shit. You acting like we asking for that. You acting like we asked to be here. You're the one that opens your freaking legs, and dad is the one that put their dick in you. You're the one that's supposed to be taking on that responsibility. Once you have sex and you have a kid that you bring into the world, it's your responsibility to raise them and support them and nourish them and treat them with respect. Not sit there and treat them like a dog because you think your job is done once you put a roof over their head and give them clothes and give them food. You think your job is done after that? No, it's not. It's really not. And that's why half these kids are these days in this generation are dumb as they are now, and so brainwashed with the TikTok stuff, because the parents don't do their job. The parents just think, oh, I'm done. My job is done. Once they're a teenager and you put them in school and you gave them stuff that they are required to have as a child. then you think your job is done. You could do what you want. No, that's not how shit works. Grow the fuck up. Be an adult and actually treat your kids right and guide them in the right direction instead of letting them go on their own and get into drugs, get into gangs, and sit there and disrespect their authority figures in school. That's why it's so much violence. It's partially because of the police and how they are, but it's also the parents, too. Parents, take responsibility and accountability and take responsibility and actually stand up and do your job. With that being said, stay safe, subscribe, turn on notifications. With that being said, yeah, deuces.